everyone, it's Bex from Bexley Creations here, and today I have a post review. This is not going to be a positive post review, I can tell you that straight away. This painting has been a gigantic pain to do. Sort of a day into it, I realized how horrible it was going to be. Yeah, I'll show you the canvas and you can probably see some of the issues. I ran out of drills because the drills were terrible. There were so many misshapen drills, popping drills, so many, it was ridiculous. I had to throw so many away. They just would not fit on the grids. They were way too big or had extra bits on them, and you know, if it had been just a handful, I would have used some scissors or a file or something and filed them down, but it was so many. When I first started it and I noticed all the popping drills, I contacted the seller and I told them about it, and they told me to finish the painting and let them know what I ran out of and they would send some more. So that's what I did. So this is supposed to be the Lighthouse. It is from the ColorWhisper store. Now, I have done ColorWhisper paintings before and had no issues with them, so whether this was just a bad batch of drills, I don't know. I do have more paintings from them in my stash, so we'll see. You know, I'm not going to badmouth the store at all because, like I said, I've done ones before that were fine. This may have just been a one-off bad lot of drills. But, yeah. It's a 30 centimeter by 55 centimeter painting. Full square. It cost me $17.79, so that's why I persevered, because I got to a stage where I was about 2/3 of the way done and I accidentally put a piece of paper down on the adhesive and I was basically ready to cry. I was gonna just give up and throw this one out. I'd had so much trouble with it up to that point, and then that happened. But some lovely people on Facebook were very supportive and reassuring and told me baby wipes would work. So I didn't have baby wipes. I had these Kleenex flushable wipes, which are not technically flushable after all that. But they worked fine. They got the paper off, and once it dried, the adhesive was still sticky. Because I think it was this section somewhere. So yeah, it did work, thank God. And I thought, no, I've paid too much for this painting. I have to finish it. So I did. Now the canvas itself was great. When I first got it, there were some small rivers in the glue, but they laid flat. No issues there. The drills were the problem. All up, I ran out of 5 different colors. We've got 775, 154, 996, 3865, and 762. So there's this color up here in the sky, and it sort of goes down the side of the lighthouse. We've got this dark color here on the lighthouse itself. I ran out of a darker blue down here. And over here I ran out of sort of a grayish color, as well as this white that I'd used in a few sections. I ran out of that as well. So they were the main ones I had problems with. They were the ones I ran out of. Would you like to see how much trash I have? That is all the bad gels and the trash I had to throw out, and it's probably the main colors that I've run out of. There was only a few other colors that had some dodgy ones, there was one color that was perfect. It was the perfect size, no issues with it. They just laid down perfectly. That one was great to do. But yeah, this is all the trash. I was using one of these cases for my drills as I worked. And so I always have, like, if I've got a spare one, I have it open to throw my trash drills in. I filled 2 of these. These hold 7 bags of drills. I filled 2 and had a little bit in a 3rd one. So that gives you an idea of just how many bad drills there were. So what I'm going to do after I filmed this, because I want to get some, I'm going to put some baking paper over it and tape it at the edges so that what is still exposed stays covered. Then I'm going to message the seller and let them know how many I ran out of and how many of each of those colors I'm going to need. And yeah, I may do a little update on this down the track when I get those colors from the seller. I don't know how long that's going to take, especially given that we're coming up to quite a few public holidays in China soon, so I think things go on hold. Overall, the picture, I'm not a huge fan of it. Even though it's a big canvas, it just doesn't seem like, I've been putting progress shots on Facebook and I had a couple of people say it looks like an old 8-bit image that hasn't loaded in properly. And I know that diamond paintings, especially square ones, are going to look pixelated. That's understandable, but it just doesn't, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just tainted by the horrible drilling experience of it. But I am glad that I finished it and that I can put it aside and go and work on something else that hopefully, fingers crossed, will not be as horrible. I have been working on my Diamond Art Club, doing the time lapse on that, and that's been wonderful, but that's around. So I know I have an Ever Moment square in my stash, but I'm saving that because I know it's going to be good. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've bought from this company before. I've got more in my stash. I've done one already. I didn't have any problems, so it could just be a bad painting. But yeah, glad it's done. So that is, yeah, and see, like, some of these, that's all I've got left of that colour. So if there had been more of that colour on the painting, like that's it for this colour. Like, I would have run out of those as well. So I don't even know if I want to put these drills in my storage afterwards or just throw them away. I'll probably hang on to them just in case more pop off and I need to replace some, because see, one just popped off just then, just from touching it. So like, I ended up doing the last section of this painting with tweezers because I had to be so precise and check each piece. And so yeah, I've gone over it with a rolling pin many times. You hear them click down, but you know, 5 minutes later there's a bunch that have popped up, so I don't know. I will cover it up, put it aside. I don't know where I'm going to put it aside because I think it's even too big for my storage thing. So yeah, we'll figure something out. Thank you for watching and listening to me rant a little bit. I do appreciate it. Feel free to leave a like or a dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully be a bit more cheerful. Take care. Bye-bye.